Hello, I'm Terrel Platt with the CattleFax Closing Bell. Today's Closing Bell is sponsored by Zoetis. Despite all you do, BRD can still strike. You work too hard to have it affect your operation. When your cattle stand tall, you stand tall. Learn more about products and support from Zoetis at standuptobrd.com. Exceptional beef demand has spurred notably stronger prices through the first month and a half of 2022. The most recent week reported the beef retail featuring price at the highest level so far this year at $7.79 a pound, up from $6.93 a pound just 3 weeks ago. Prices could realistically challenge the record highs set in the fall of 2021 above $8 as the beef cutout is expected to move seasonally higher into the spring as the choice cutout should find support in the mid to upper 260s by the end of the next week. Even with high prices, beef currently accounts for 56% of the retail protein ad share. When comparing the price of ground beef to boneless chicken breasts and boneless pork chops, price ratios are in line with normal levels. Currently, the ground beef to chicken breast ratio is at 1.22 and the ground beef to pork chop ratio is at 1.04. Price ratios provide insight on consumer price sensitivity. Considering grinds make up 60% of beef consumption, the current ratio suggests beef is not losing competitiveness at the retail meat case. Inflationary pressures are impacting all proteins and forcing the consumer to adjust their expectations, and despite higher prices, beef is still the preferred choice. Fed cattle harvest numbers have aligned more with expectations in recent weeks, which should allow fed cattle prices to start to move higher into the spring. The fed cattle market in the north was 1 to 2 higher this week, with trade mostly at 142 live and 226 dressed. Trade in the south was active with prices at 142, $2 higher than last week. The feeder cattle index was relatively flat this week, but is expected to have a seasonal rally into the summer. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.